Good morning, Nana.
Good to have you. This earlier incident of some persons who showed up in some brown uniform. Tell us about it. Where did this happen? And then, of course, run us through the escapade.
So it happened at the Awoshi DVLA polling station. And as you're aware, the defense minister had indicated that the current engagement has been left to the Ghana police to handle. And so we've seen a lot of police officers at this station who have been properly dressed in their police uniform. And so a lot of them stationed behind barricades that have been positioned to prevent persons who are not supposed to get to the polling area to get close. And I must also say that entry into the polling station is actually restricted. And so if you in your visuals you can see two police officers and there's a barricade. And so what happens is that when you get there, you need to show your ID card before you're allowed entry into the polling area. So what happened then was that there were some police vehicles that were moving to another polling station, which is about 100 meters away from the DVLA polling station. And then just adjacent this particular entrance, they saw the men who were wearing brown uniform, which looked like security uniform. And so they then went ahead to question them, which particular unit or security agency are they coming from? They couldn't give a satisfactory answer, and as a result of that, they were picked up, and we overheard one of the police officers saying that they should be sent to the Odoko police station. What we've also gotten from the MCE for Gan West, which is Amasaman, even though far from Anyaso or Ablekuma North, he is the dean of the MMDCs in the Greater Accra region. And so when we spoke to him, he confirmed to us that yes, indeed, the police officers had picked those persons on suspicion that they were not state security and that they've been picked for further interrogations. When we engaged police officers on the ground, they also confirmed same to us that the people couldn't properly identify themselves, reason they've been sent to the police station for further identification. But we've not as of yet heard anything from the Ghana Police Service on whose account those persons are here. But I must say that things are ongoing smoothly. The place was set up by 7 o'clock. Setup was ready for voting to begin, and we've had about 10 less than 20 persons who've come in so far to cast their ballot. And when we spoke to the MCE for Gan West, he confirmed that indeed things are slow. And so just in your short, some of the residents of Ablekuma North are coming in to cast their ballot. And as usual with such practices, what you would do is that you first go in and then you would check your name on the date on the voter register. After your name has been checked, to do now is that they would verify his details on the verification device. It has been successful, and just characteristics of Ghana's election is that you dip your hand in the indelible ink, which is proof that indeed you have come to vote. The ballot paper has been handed to him. The stamp of the Electoral Commission has been placed at the back of it to make it a valid ballot paper. You can see the agents of the two candidates here. The gentleman in blue is for the NPP. The one in T-shirt is representing the NDC candidate. Until things are ongoing smoothly, they are trying as much as possible to check or have a tally on the number of people who have come to vote so far. I will check if I can get a glimpse of what he has. How many people have been here so far? 50 exactly. So Nana, so it looked like it's picking up. We are told about 600, over 600, 630 people, 13 people are supposed to cast their ballot. Let's speak with someone who has just come to cast his ballot here. Did you vote in the 2024 election?
Yes, please, I did.
How does it feel? I mean, voting just some few months later, they're asking you to come back to come and vote.
I wasn't expecting this, but what will you do? You must do.
I guess you were following issues that were happening as far as the constituency was concerned.
Yes.
For the past 6 months, you've been with that representation. Has it in any way impacted you?
Not really.
But what are your expectations for today?
To like smooth voting and everything to be successful.
Okay, thank you very much. What's your name?
Richard Agbadi.
Richard. So that is Richard. He is indicating to us that even though he's not satisfied with the fact that they've had to come back and vote just 6 months ago and their leader was not selected, it's a civic responsibility, and so he's come here. And then I'll take you out of the polling station now and bring you an overview of what is happening here. So we have a tent here, generally for party faithful, for persons who ultimately have come in to support various candidates. Let's see if you can speak to the MCE for Ningo Pram Pram to get his views on what is happening here, what has happened so far. Senior, can you please help us with your name?
I'm Raphael Nati.
You are the MCE for Ningo Pram Pram.
MCE for Ningo Pram Pram.
You've traveled all the way from Ningo Pram Pram to Ablekuma North.
It's a national duty and we have to involve ourselves.
What have you observed so far and how are things ongoing?
So far, I think the process is very peaceful, and we think that it should continue this way to the end, so that nothing untoward should happen.
Is this the only polling station that you've been to?
Yes, currently this is the only polling station I've been.
What do you make of the security arrangement?
Oh, I think security is perfect, and everybody can attest to the fact that we have a lot of police presence here, and it will help the process.
But what do you mean swift response from the police when they came and saw some persons who were suspected not to be state security?
Actually, I am not privy to that scene. It was later I heard something like that, but I'm yet to find out what exactly the situation is.
Should we take it that all MMDCs in Greater Accra are in Ablekuma? Because I've seen the MC for Gawes as well.
Yeah, most of us are around, yes, to support our sister.
I bet you can't wait to see her win.
Sure.
All right, thank you very much. That is the MC for Ningo Pram Pram speaking to us there. Let's go around and see if you can speak to some persons who are here to understand from them what is happening here. This is not a voting area. Chief, well, he says, Senior, can we speak to you? Yes, please. Can you help us with your name?
Yes, my name is Kennedy Jato.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a Kwanda constituency chairman. Kwanda, in another region.
Kwanda constituency chairman.
Yes.
For which party?
MPP.
So you've moved all the way from Kwanda to the Greater Accra region.
It's very necessary because we need the votes. We need the lady affiliate to go back to Parliament. So we are all come to give our support to make sure everything goes well. But we came here, what I saw here, at least people have to understand that we are all coming to exercise our civic rights. But I've realized that people want to take advantage. The conversation here, people should be allowed to go freely to vote.
What has happened?
No, what I'm saying is that it's like personal contact is too much. You can see
With
that
who?
people are holding. I just came here. I realized that when somebody is going to vote, you see that somebody will hold him, go here, then communication, exchange numbers. Oh, Osaka. It's like there's something is ongoing. So I'm here to see my party executives to find out what is going on, because what is happening here, I don't think that is what we are all looking for. It is not right.
But your party has boycotted.
No. Don't go with the boycott. Since yesterday, the party was here. The issue of boycott is out. Since yesterday, the party represented us here, and everything we said that the previous decision has been suspended. So
Says who?
The parties, all the party big brains were here. So look, boycott, what that means? It doesn't mean that if I say I boycott, doesn't mean that you should allow people to do what they want. Boycott doesn't mean that anybody should do anything anyhow.
I mean, but if you boycotted, you are not interested.
No. If I'm not interested, is it? So can you tell me that they can now declare NDC as winners if you boycotted? People have to vote, and they should allow people to vote freely. That is what I'm talking about.
But what is happening? Because what we've observed is, I mean, good police presence.
The observation that I'm making, that is what I'm saying. I'm just praying that we should all allow ourselves to allow the process to go well. That is what I'm asking for. That is all. Because people, the little I observe, I realize that something fishy is happening, which is not right.
Are you alone here? I mean,
yes, I came. My other colleagues, with this gentleman, the others have gone to the other police station to see what is going on.
It looks like the NDC is heavy on ground. I mean, we've seen two MCs here, the candidate herself.
The election is not about who is here, who is not here. The people who are needed are the electorate who are going to vote. They are supposed to be here. So whoever is present, most of us here don't have votes. So your presence here, it doesn't add anything. It's just that we are all here to be sure that things go well. But if they are heavily present, that is it. Because they want to be here. That's why they are here. I want to be here. I'm here. So it doesn't change anything. People who are going to vote will take a decision and do what is right. That is all.
So you're confident that
there's no two ways about that. We are going to win and get the seat back.
Thank you very much. So, Nana, that is the NPP's constituency chairman for Pandai.
Well, just a quick one before you leave him. Can you find out from him if he's there at the behest of the party? Is the party aware that he's moved from Pandai to come support a QFEA? Because what he's saying is different.
Are you here on your own volition, or the party asked you to come?
Look, what I know is that my party, all the people who matters were here yesterday. So now, because it's the party work, I can't say I'm representing my party or not, because I'm MPP person. So since the party was here, they were told that everybody has to come and support. So I don't need permission from anybody again to come here and support. I have not.
So you're here on your own volition?
I am here in the name of the party.
But the party didn't ask you to come?
The party will not ask everybody. Yesterday we were told that we should all come and support.
By who?
Told you?
It was in the news.
But who exactly? Did somebody call you? Did you see a placement?
Yesterday I saw my people here campaigning. So if they are here campaigning, so what else? What is left is for them today they should start voting. If my executives, most of the big Canada, Japan was here, Brian was here, people who matters were all here. So why should I say that
party
the party
executives
is out of this place?
Do you have there were no party executives here?
I am saying that
national party executives, even regional party executives.
I am not party national executive. Do you understand? But we are all here to see the process. Whether the party is represented or not, the problem is that this is a mandatory for everybody. And our civic right, people who are coming to vote here, they must come and do the thing freely. That is all.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, Nana, just as you heard from him, he thinks that the party is participating despite that communication. And so, Nana, there's a polling station just 100 meters away from this DVLA polling station.
Right.
We'll try to take you to that polling station, and also, if there's time, also gauge the mood within the community. And this is the Awushi area, which part of it falls within the Ablekuma North constituency. The other part also falls within the Anyasoto constituency. But this part which falls under the Ablekuma North constituency has not had representation because of the challenge we are all well aware. But I mean, as you can see, activities are ongoing. People are selling their food. Mama, na you talk about Uncle to be.
Me pacho, me kwakoto.
Na time ben.
Pacho me twa kakra, me ka unity committee for no.
Oh, unit committee for party ben unit committee. Assembly no. Assembly no unit committee na kan.
Me pacho ane.
Kwakoto aba. Ya da nyame ase. And so you can see she's waiting. Yes sir. So Nana, we're trying to take you to the other polling station, but let's have a feel of what is happening. There are some gentlemen over there. We'll speak to them. I mean, it's voting. Not a lot of people have voted so far. Voting started at 7 o'clock, about 9:45. By the time. Na, mami mango tuaba.
You two are DVL on to your
Now 6 months in the Muni MP, a crossing.
A higher pa, number 4 cabby. But you're the Nibi, it's often and neck.
It's Abana Moto name, my money.
But only yet, say apostolic phone can.
I didn't know Monka, Nanka saw Monka.
Ebimu etu apostolic, and Ebimu to a DVL and DVL for your doors.
Not just apostolic, you know, or honor money problem.
Any problem there.
Yeah, let's try and get to who are here. Serious. But if you no go vote, but why? It be 8:45. I mean, waiting for what?
We are relaxing. We will go and vote.
But how you they make up the things, everything?
We have casted our vote already.
Yeah. You will cast this morning.
Yeah, this morning.
For the DVLA there.
No, I say do.
You go, I say do.
That is why I vote.
How things they go for you?
Yeah, for me, everything is running smoothly. And inshallah, at the end of the day, we are going to see the red, white, and the blue flag.
No,
inshallah.
it's live. We are going to see
Be like you there alone.
We never walk alone. We never walk alone. Don't worry. We never walk alone. And we have never walked alone before.
So all of you, number 2, you go vote.
As we are speaking now, all of them cannot cast. They are not voting. Tell them. Let them show you the ID card. All of something. I'm coming. Among all of us, I'm the only person who can vote. No.
It's been a while. It's time for a change. Let Araba come. Let's see what she's going to do. Give somebody a chance. Let's see what's going on.
Red, white, blue flag is going to fly. And I promise you that. And the change carry the vote to go. Number 1. Number 2.
So Nana, as you can see, a lovely scenes here within the Awoshi area. We've had some of them jeering for Irabina. Another person who has actually voted says he thinks that Nana Ekwe Free is going to vote. Of course, is going to win. Sorry. If you get into the neighborhood, it feels as a normal day, a usual day, but you could also feel the euphoria. You could also feel that the people are aware that there's something ongoing here. Even though a lot more people have not gone to cast their ballot, what we get from them is that they are trying to do some few things, and then later they would go and cast their ballot. See, it looks like you're coming from the polling station. How is it going?
Everything is on course. I think so far so good. Generally, it's been good with the police presence and all that. We wish it continues like this to the end, where ballots are counted, and then we know who eventually picks up.
Are you monitoring on behalf of any party?
Yes, I'm monitoring on behalf of the NPP.
The NPP. So is this from Nana Kwefrie herself, or you've been sent here by the party hierarchy?
It is inconsequential whether it's coming from the party or not. Insofar as the candidate has decided to contest the elections, then we have to be here for her.
But I mean, she's on the ticket of the party.
She's on the ticket of the party, yes. But then this is our stronghold. This is a constituency we can't just let go. So all of us have to put our heads together, come on hand, and then support her, because that's her decision. She is a candidate. Yes, the party says one thing, and then she as a candidate is also saying, listen, I want to go and try my luck. We voting in 19 polling stations where about 14 of them are NPP stronghold.
Oh, you can't say that for certain.
Yes, NPP has always won in all these 14 polling stations out of the 19.
What are the 5 that are challenging?
Those ones are there, we know. But still,
but is the Asidu Memorial School part of your stronghold, or is part of the one
it's always been part of the NDC stronghold?
Okay.
But then definitely, we know that all things being equal, things are going to change, and then by the end of the day, Kwefrie will be victorious.
Yesterday, the NDC told us that from what has been collated so far, you're leading with just about 42 votes or so. Are you privy to that information?
Yes, I'm privy to that information, because definitely if it's, we are going to subtract the 19 polling stations away from the rest, and then you collate, and then you have your figures. So definitely if they come out with whatever figures, we have not had the official position of the EC yet, but they can churn out whatever information they want to churn out. After today, we know Kwefrie will be victorious.
And the 19 really will be a battleground for you, I must say.
Yes, it's going to be, but we are optimistic that we are going to win.
Sina, can you help us with your name?
I'm Kwekwedu Boy.
Kwekwedu Boy, many position.
A former parliamentary aspirant.
For which constituency?
Hanson North.
Hanson North. Thank you very much. And so, a former parliamentary aspirant for Hanson North. So, you want to tell us something?
Oh, yeah. I have a lot to say. Okay. We are all living here for quite a long time. In fact, NDC has lived here for a while, maybe getting to 28 years ago. There is nothing what is going on here well. Even at all, you can verify it for your own self. NDC has never taken the seat before. So the people over here, all the constituencies, are decided to vote for Ewuraba Obing. So now, of course, today, at the end of the week, Ewuraba Obing will take the seat.
All right. Thank you very much. And so, as we spoke to people, things that are coming up has to do with the dominance that the NPP had exhibited in this constituency and what has come out of that dominance.